I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
I cannot stand myself. I literally just did probably half of this video and didn't hit record again.
If you're already subscribed, welcome back, my darling. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. It would mean so much to me if you would subscribe, like so much. The secret emoji for this video is on the screen now. And welcome to the final episode of Merry Shamus. I did just want to say that this isn't the final episode of Merry Shamus, just the last one where we're going to be talking about Santa Claus. Just wanted to make that clear. Where we're going to be talking about the time I went on a date with Santa Claus. The other two videos are going to be linked up in the cards if you have not already watched them and you don't know what I'm talking about. This is the final story of the time that I went on a date with Santa Claus, and we're going to pick up where I left off. So if you want to know a backstory, again, up in the card. We, like I said in the last video, we finished eating at Waffle House. He does all that mess with trying to give 6 servers a $50 tip when he had paid for everybody's meal. And I had given what cash I had left. And it was around between $170 and $180. No more than $180. So when we go to walk back across the street to the hotel, I've already made my mind up. It's already been decided that I am not going to be staying in the same room as Santa Claus. I'm going to be going into the lobby, and I'm going to be getting my own room when he gets his. And if he gets mad and pitches a fit, oh well, not my problem. But as we approach like the light, you know, where you go to cross the street, and we're waiting for the little box to say walk, we can see in the parking lot ahead where there's a girl and 2 guys, and you can hear her like these guys are messing with her basically. And so Kelly's boyfriend, the one that we've just been calling boyfriend, he goes, that's the girl from the lobby who works in the lobby of the hotel. And so Santa Claus is like, he shoots off, you know, he's like guns a-blazing, heads on over. And right behind him goes the boyfriend. So me and Kelly wait probably around 3 to 4 seconds before the light says walk, and we're right behind him. So as we're approaching the parking lot, Santa Claus and boyfriend are already up there. The first guy who speaks, he does not speak very good English. And like I said in the past 2 videos, when the guys walked up there, they're like, is there an issue? Well, the first guy who speaks, he doesn't speak very good English. He just says, no issue, no. And the girl in that worked in the lobby, she like cuts him off like that. She's like, yes, there is an issue. She had one of those things that you can like unlock a car with, Slim Jim or whatever. And she was like, I come out here and their car's fine. It's not, their wallet and keys are not locked in the car. So they had basically told her, hey, our wallet's locked in the car. We want to get a room, but we can't get in our car. Okay. So this is when the guys, the Santa Claus and boyfriend are like, look, you all need to get the hell out of here. They walk the girl back in the lobby. At this point, I've changed my mind because like I told you guys in the first part, I love me a hero. I love somebody trying to save the day. I'm into that shit. So we all head up to the room. I would say about 20 minutes later, we were on the 2nd level of the hotel, but we could see the car that was out there where the girl was and the 2 guys. And I was in the bathroom, and all of a sudden I hear Santa Claus say, hey, me and boyfriend are running down here. So I don't know what happened. I have no idea at this point what's happened. I run out of the bathroom, and Kelly is like our door to our room is open, and Kelly's standing at the balcony, while boyfriend and Santa Claus are down in the parking lot fighting these 2 guys, fighting them, literally like fighting them. So I'm like, great, this is just super great. So I'm like trying to catch up with Kelly here, and I'm like, what's going on? And she said, well, the girl in the lobby called our hotel room and said that one of the guys had snuck into the lobby and came behind the counter and like was freaking her out. Like she had locked herself in like the office, and she could see him on the camera standing behind the counter like waiting for her. They run down there. Of course, his buddy jumps out of the car, and a fight happens. So I said, well, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. These guys need to get out of here. So I go in the room to call the police. The police show up. So this is now the first out of 2 times that I would encounter the police while being around Santa Claus. And if you want to know the second time that I encountered the police, watch part 1 of I Dated Santa Claus. It's up in the cards, again, up here in the cards. So the police show up and they come up and they're talking to us. Now, they originally set Santa Claus and boyfriend down on the curb, just like they did the 2 other guys. And they come up and they talk to me, Kelly, and the lady in the lobby. We're all standing together. And they come over and they talk to us. And we're like, look, we are staying here. I did call him my boyfriend this night. We're like, they're our boyfriends, whatever. We walked over from the Waffle House after eating to come back to our room. And they had basically drug her out to the parking lot under the assumption that their wallet and keys were locked in the car, when in all actuality, they hadn't done anything and they were out here like bothering her. Like when we were walking across the street, it almost looked like they were kind of pushing her back and forth. And I talked to Kelly today and she said from what she remembers, they were like pushing her back and forth. And that's what I remember too. And I also remember them like trying to like pull her pants down, like pulling at her pants. I remember that, and Kelly did too. It's been some years. The police were like, okay, so what happened when your guys ran down here? And I had no idea. I was in the bathroom. I said, I don't know. I said, the first thing I heard was Santa Claus yell at me in the bathroom. So Kelly jumps in and she's like, well, she called us from the lobby and she was telling us that she could see on the camera one of the guys had come inside and he was behind the counter and she had locked herself in the office. And when the guys came down to go down to the office, his buddy jumped out of the car and basically was like, they started fighting, whatever, guy stuff. I don't know. The police end up running the tags on this vehicle. And these guys didn't have a license, all these other things. One of them had a warrant. And I was talking to Kelly about it today. She said, I'm pretty sure they had like a warrant for alleged sex trafficking or something like that. Like they were supposed to go to court and they didn't go to court. So it was actually like a bench warrant or something like that. So you would think this would be the end of the night. We end up going back to the room, whatever. You would think that this would be all. You would think that this would be the end of the shenanigans. You would think after everything that I've told you, like this would be it. But unfortunately, it is not. So we end up laying down, whatever happens, happens. 3:01 in the morning. 1 minute past 3 o'clock in the morning, his phone starts going bananas. His phone starts going nuts. And I'm like, answer your phone, answer your phone. He's like, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I'm like, it's ringing back to back to back.
Like, if you could please answer your goddamn phone.
Like, I'm about to lose my shit. So finally, he answers his phone. So whatever, it's his mom. He goes into the bathroom. I have no idea about the conversation, nothing. The only thing that I heard after he walked into the bathroom was, I guess I'll just come home in the morning and get my suit. And whatever, I don't know like what he needed a suit for. I would have never guessed in a bazillion years that he needed a Santa Claus suit. I would have never guessed that. Now, like I said, the next morning I wake up, get in the shower, Santa Claus is asleep. I get out of the shower, Santa Claus is gone. I'm like, where did he go? Knock, knock, knock. Knock on Kelly and boyfriend's door and I'm like, hey, Santa Claus is gone. And Kelly's like, oh shit. So she goes and she's like, boyfriend, Santa Claus is missing. And he's like, oh, he probably had to go to work. Didn't mention where he worked, what he did, nothing. Men, I swear to God. So we end up going to breakfast and then we go to Turkey Creek to do a little bit of shopping. And like I said in the first story time, boyfriend is like, oh, there's Santa Claus. And I'm like, where? And he's like, oh, they're taking a picture with that little girl. And he was genuinely taking a picture. He was Santa Claus in our Turkey Creek. And he had a little girl sitting on his lap and he's taking a picture. So now at this point, we walk up, whatever. We end up going out that night to celebrate my birthday, basically. Now, I've already told you guys about what happened at Cotton Eye Joe's, but I haven't told you guys about what happened at the Texas Roadhouse before we went to Cotton Eye Joe's, which was where we ate dinner at before we went to Cotton Eye Joe's. So let's get into that. So we go to Texas Roadhouse, and if you're unfamiliar with Texas Roadhouse, it is like a steak place. And we get there and we're having a few drinks, whatever. And when I say we're having a few drinks, I mean myself, Kelly, and boyfriend. Santa Claus is downing. Like, he is here to party, baby. He is here to let loose. He's here to let his Santa belt go. Like, we've had appetizers and stuff, but like before our main course comes, all of the servers and all the people come over and they put you on a saddle and they do the happy birthday thing. And I'm up there and I'm like having a blast. And then our food comes. This is where things, like I said in the last video, with Santa Claus, it's like a roller coaster. It's like going up, 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 up. And when you reach the point right before you're about to go over, it's like,
Boom! It's like straight down, like Katie barred the doors, like shit's about to get real up in here.
that's how he is. He's like all or nothing, like for real. So the food comes, and of course we all ordered steak, and he had ordered his steak well done. Okay, like I am a medium rare ass bitch, okay? And well done, like I feel like there's two types of well done people. Either they want it like cooked or they want it burnt, okay? He was one of those people who liked his shit like burnt to a crisp. Like burnt. So when they come up and he sees his steak, he immediately cuts into it. And he looks at all of us and he's like, cutting your steak. I'm like, okay, so I cut into my steak. I'm like, mine's good. Kelly's same, boyfriend's good, whatever. He's like,
This is not well done.
bitch, that cow couldn't have been cooked no better. That cow could have not been cooked no better. That cow had been cooked to the core. So the server like looks at him like, you want it more cooked? Like he's confused. Like he's very confused as to what you want. And like I said, Santa Claus's attitude was like 0 to 100. Like it goes from nowhere to everything really, really quick. Everything. So the server takes it back, whatever. It was embarrassing because there was literally nothing wrong with his steak. Like it was already at that line of almost burnt. So if you're wanting a well done steak and you want it burnt, I think you should have to tell them like, I want it burnt. Because no real cook is going to burn your shit. Unless you say, I want it like burnt. I want it burnt. I want no more moo left in the cow. Burnt to a crisp. Okay? So they bring it back out, and then he cuts the potatoes like cut in half. So he starts to like cut it up to put his sides in it. He's like, this potato is hard. You guys, we were there forever. He sent the potato back twice. Once for being hard, and the second time he claims it was cold. Hey, meanwhile, this entire time, like while we've been having like margaritas and sangritas and stuff like that, he's been having Jack and Cokes. He's been having 2 Jaeger bombs with sugar-free Red Bulls. He's been having all these things, and we're like, he's about to be jousted. He's about to be super, 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 super jousted. So when we go to leave, and like I've told you guys before, I've been a server many times. So when it comes to dating a guy, if you are a shitty ass tipper, it's like, I don't find that cute at all. I do not find that cute in no way, because I know how hard it is to be a damn server. I know how hard it is to put up with people's shenanigans and bullshit and mood swings, because if they're having a bad day, baby, you're about to too. He literally lays down $1.02. I was so damn mad. It completely turned me off. And then you guys know what happened at Cotton Eye Joe's. Dear Lord. If you want to watch that shit show, it's in part 1. But yeah, that is the ending of me dating Santa Claus. And as you guys know, the last time I seen Santa Claus was heading off to the jail. So haven't seen or heard from him since. But yeah, you guys, I hope you did enjoy the Santa Claus series. Also do just want to let know, one of my subscribers, She and Bus, I did get your request to do a half a face of do's and a half a face of don'ts. Do not worry, my dear, that video will be coming for you this week. If you yourself have any video requests that you would like to see during Merry Shamus, please let me know. I would really, really love to do videos that you want to see. Just let me know down in the comments, or be sure to follow me on social media. Follow me on social media anyways, and you can let me know over there as well. Like I've been telling you guys over and over and over, I'm obsessed with TikTok here lately. I'll give you all another taste. It may be muted though for copyright.
Peace up, A-Town down. Yeah.
So yeah, there is my ass on TikTok. Be sure to follow me over there. I'm at morganbeauty.yt. And yeah, you guys, be sure that you do subscribe before you leave. Turn on your notification bell. I'm getting so many people telling me that they don't get notified when my videos come live. You do have to be subscribed and have your bell cut on to be notified, sis. So be sure your bell's cut on. Do all the things. Share this video. Like this video. Comment down below. Help your girl's algorithm so that we can grow bigger. And until next time, bye.